What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Rivera Auto Works. It's been a solid minute since I did a video for you guys, so I just want to get back into it again. Today we're working on this 2011 Hyundai Santa Fe, and the customer says that the turn signals weren't working right. So I'm just going to show you guys what it looks like. It's only on the left side when you hit it to turn left. So you turn the key on and you hit your stalk, and it kind of makes a clicking sound. If you hold down on the lever, now it's starting to work normally. And you let go, it stops. This turn signal switch, the contacts in there, probably a little cooked just because it's been used for so long. It's been in here for about 155,000 miles. Sometimes those contacts just get worn out, or they get some corrosion on them, or they just get overheated and start shorting. So I'm going to show you guys how I go about replacing this turn signal switch for that issue, and then I'm just going to wrap it up, and then we'll go from there. Alright guys, so before we get started here, there's a couple screws underneath the steering column that you have to take out. Just a couple of like Phillips screws. Let me get this so you can see it. There's one here and one here. Just take those babies out. And then this top steering column cover, you should just be able to pry it right off. Maybe. Actually, there might be another screw under here. There is. There's one right in there. So there's three Phillips screws under there. And then you just got to unsnap the top portion. Let me grab a tool to get this thing. Alright guys, I actually found a couple more screws that are holding this lower steering column and the upper steering column trim on. You just got to turn the steering wheel. Hopefully I can get it with the camera. You can see that one. They're literally right behind the steering wheel. If you have a long Phillips head screwdriver, you can get that in there. Something ideally, or even just a long screwdriver, something maybe like this, just to zap that out of there. And just turn the steering wheel. There's one on each side of this upper steering column trim. Now this thing should come right off. So then you can get this steering column trim out of the way. Just like that. You turn this back. And then this is what the switch looks like, obviously, right here. Just try to get this back a little bit so you guys can see it. Alright, so this is a connector right here. This little tab you just got to push in, pull it out. You can kind of see it right here. Just like that. And then this should just slide right off. Oh, there's a little tab you got to press in on. I don't know if you guys can see it, but right here, let's see if I can get this a little better. There's a little plastic tab you got to press in on right there. You press in on this little tab, and then this switch assembly will slide out. So I'm going to show you guys how that goes. Sorry about the really poor camera work. My camera crew sucks. Alright, so that's how it is. This was the tab I was talking about right here that you had to press in on. You just press on this with like this little plastic pry tool. You can get something like this from Harbor Freight, and then this just slides right out of the arm, out of these two spots right there. So then you get your new one. I just got this one from Napa. There is two different ones depending on if you have auto lights, auto headlights or not. This one obviously does, so I'm just gonna slide that back in there. Really easy, slides right back in place, and you just plug it back in. And then we're just gonna put this back together. I'm just gonna make sure that this thing still works correctly. So we're gonna turn the key on. Before you go and put this all back together, just make sure you're actually fixing something. Obviously, you don't want to put this thing back together and doesn't fix anything. So here we go. Left turn signal's working like it should. Well, if you guys remember, it wasn't working before. All right, we're golden. All it was just that faulty switch. And then we just got to wrap this thing back together. So basically, those steering column covers go right back on, just like I took them off. Real simple. And then you're pretty much done with this switch. If you guys liked this video that I put out for you guys, smash that like and subscribe button down below. I'll keep on putting out some good content like this. You know, something like this isn't too bad, but you figure if you took this to like a dealership or some other independent shop in your area, they'd probably charge you just to diagnose that, probably, you know, upwards of, you know, 140, 150, whatever their labor rate was for diagnostic. So the fact that you just saw that and gave it now, mad value. So thanks again for watching this video, and I'll see you guys on the next one.